Many business owners have learned a lot of lessons in life and have learned a lot of mistakes from running their own businesses or running businesses. And one of such business owners that I really admire from afar is Elon Musk. Now, in this video, I want to share with you my top 5 lessons I've learned from Elon Musk and how to apply them to yourself or to your business as well. Let's jump right into it. Hi there, I'm Edwin Dela. On this channel, I share content on business, branding, productivity, and growth mindset. If you are new here, do hit the subscribe button. If you're an old friend, share this video with a friend and let them also see. Let's grow together. Cheers. Alright, so on top of my list of the 5 lessons I've learned from Elon Musk so far that I apply to my life personally that I think you should also is that 1, you should be ready to fail and learn from it.
Well, there's a ton of failures along the way, that's for sure. As I said, for SpaceX, the first 3 launches failed.
No matter what you do, no matter what you are doing in life, no matter the business you're running, once you fail at that business or once you come across a failure, do well to learn from it rather than to see it as a downtime or to see it as a breaking point. Learn from it, learn from that mistake and apply it to your life. So the next time you see that particular mistake coming, you can easily avoid it. The next time you see someone doing that particular mistake, you can easily advise them because you've learned from it. And this really helps you build resistance as an individual as well, so you don't let mistakes break you down. Mistakes rather come in for you to learn from and build upon. The second thing is to be persistent. This is one of the key things that have really guided my perception as to how business should be, as to how I should live life. Be persistent. If you want something, make sure you do everything possible to achieve that, no matter how lengthy you have to go to get it, no matter how much hard work you have to put in to get it. Once you are persistent about a particular dream, about a particular project, you should put in your all to make sure you see it to success, not to see it to failure. Make sure you see it to success. So make sure you put in your all, make sure you are learning constantly to give you the clearer picture as to what you want to do and pursue it until you see success coming from it. My third tip is that welcome criticism. Once people start giving you feedback, whether positive or negative, do what to accept all of them. Now, when you accept them, the trick here is that he explained in one interview, I think some 60-minute interview I watched from him, and he said,
critics say you can't do this. Your answer to them is, we've done it.
A lot of people criticized, a lot of people laughed at him. But one thing that remained constantly in his mind is that once they are talking about it, it's either they like it or they don't like it. So he sat down to understand all, listen to all the criticism, and then pick the ones that really worked for him. And then use the negative ones to fuel the ones that are working. So one says, oh, I like your product, but can you change this? And someone else is saying, I don't think this product is working. He then takes his time to understand why that person is saying, I don't think your product is working for me. Then he uses that to pivot growth. So once he sees those errors in there or welcomes the negative criticism, he uses them to forward into a positive one. So from negative, he forwards them into positiveness by building upon or building it as a feature in his product and his services, which you can really testify today from his electric cars. People started complaining about basic errors in there, basic failures in there. And he used that as a pivot point to build new features into the car, into the newer models as well. So be welcome to accept criticism no matter what you're doing. One thing he also mentioned that really got to me that till today I really practice is that focus on one goal at a time. Now, a lot of business owners usually come up with a lot of ideas and want to juggle all of them at the same time. What you end up doing is that you spread your focus across all points. Once you spread your focus across all points, you don't get the focus to see where you are going wrong, you don't get the focus to build good products, you don't get the focus to come up with quality services for your customers as well. You don't end up understanding the business properly because you have divided attention. Now, the trick here is that yes, you can have multiple ideas, you can have multiple streams of income, you can have multiple businesses you want to build, but wait, before you do that, make sure you take it one by one so you can have, let's say, a lifeline for your businesses or your ideas that you have in mind and build each of them carefully, one at a time. So if you pick one, take your time, build it, make sure you see the errors in them, make sure it's growing. Then once you see that it's on a pivotal stage where it's progressing as you want it to, you can now delegate it to someone or you can manage it on your own gradually. Then bring in a new idea. So when you pick up the second idea, you take your time to build that one to us, or put in the same strategy you use for the first one to see it into success, and then use the same thing and you multiply it in that way. Don't try to juggle all of them at the same time. Take your time to build one goal at a time. And the final point that I'll share with you is that personal branding matters. So personal branding can really make or break your business. Now, what did he mean by this? He explained further that he over here now, Elon Musk now, at a stage in his life now where he is, he can easily make or break your product. The same way he can easily make or break Tesla. So he let's say, in general, I normally see him like he's a marketing, should I say agency on his own? Yes, he is kind of like a marketing agency on his own, because when they produce new cars, he only just needs to put 1 or 2 tweets out there and that's it. So we all saw what he did with the Dogecoin. When Dogecoin came, just by posting a meme, he skyrocketed the stocks of that particular and made it famous. A lot of people jumped right onto the wagon just by him posting a meme. The same thing applies. Once you have a good personal branding, it's easy for you to influence a community. It's easy for people to trust you. It's easy for people to relate with you. It's easy for people to trust your product or your service. So once you build that personal branding around you, it's easy for people to trust that they know you, so they know you are going to put out a good product out there, are going to provide them with good services. They can recommend people to come and buy your product or service just because of your personal branding. So personal branding is a big part in building a business for yourself. So this is one key lesson that I think a lot of business owners should focus on. Yes, based on personality, some people might be shy to come out to the camera and introduce themselves and put themselves out there, but it's still key. So you can be a silent influencer on your own by talking to people, introducing yourself at the right place, not just putting yourself out there just for the numbers, but positioning yourself at the right places for your business growth. So do well to understand personal branding. I'll be doing a different video on that. So if you've not subscribed, do well to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. When I do that video, you'll be the first person to see it also. Now, so those are my top 5 lessons I've learned from Elon Musk growing up and still learning from him. And this is my bonus point to you. Have confidence and challenge yourself and learn. Have confidence, challenge yourself and learn. These 3, once you know the combo for them, once you find the secret in between these 3 links, I'm betting you that you are going to be successful in whatever you put yourself out there to do. Well, that's it for this video. My 5 lessons I've learned from Elon Musk and how to apply them to your life today. If you are new here, do hit the subscribe button and share this video with a friend also. If you're an old friend, you know what to do. Drop me a comment down there. Let me know you've enjoyed this video and what you've learned from him so far as well. Leave it in the comment section. I want to read them as well. Well, that's it for this video. See you in the next one. Cheers.